Hi, my name's Penny Zanker and I'm your productivity expert. So today I want to talk about going beyond why. What does that mean exactly? Well, you have a lot of great entrepreneurs and business leaders who are telling you that why is the most important factor in driving you towards your business. And I agree with that, but why is not enough? Why is the tip of the iceberg? You know, Simon Sinek talks about why from the center of an organization, and that is what drives the character and the purpose of the organization. And that is true, but he's missing an element that isn't shared, is getting deeper than the why. Because the why, let's put it this way, have you ever wanted something and you wanted to get in better shape, or you wanted to, eat better, and so you set a New Year's resolution? You knew why you wanted to do it, right? And maybe you were even connected to that why and what could be different for you in your life. But for some reason, you couldn't get beyond 2 or 3 weeks of doing that, and then you went back to the way that you were before. Because why isn't enough? So what's the secret sauce? In addition to the why, because you do need to know the why, and you need to be connected to the why, but you also need to have something greater, which is conviction. What gets you conviction? It's knowing what you want and where you're going, but it's also understanding the other side of what pisses you off and what it's costing you. So if you're not taking that action for your nutrition, what's it costing you? What's the worst that's happening because you're not taking action? When you tap into that pain, then you start to build conviction. And when it comes to your sales, it's what do you stand for? That you stand for, that you're willing to sacrifice, that you're willing to stand for them at such a degree that you're willing to say, I'm not going to accept that. That is not good enough. And I'll give you an example. So vegetarians, for instance, they stand for these animals. They want fairness for the animals, and they see that when they don't take action, it's what it's costing these animals and the way that they're being treated, and it pisses them off. And therefore we take that pissed off and we take what they want and we put it together and we get incredible conviction. And they take a stand for those animals and they say, I don't eat meat. It's not because meat doesn't taste good, it's because they are standing for those animals. So when we bring it back to your sales process, what do you stand for? Who do you stand for? And what are you willing to do? What is it costing them for not using your product or service? And what are you willing to do to stand for them? I'm going to invite you to say, I don't take no for an answer. Despite how I may feel, that I may feel rejected or fearful of what they might think, you stand for those people. You stand for what it is that you deliver. And if you don't believe 100% in what your product is and what your company stands for, then you need to get connected with that. You need to get connected with your prospect and get pissed off about what's happening to them and for them and the difference that you can make. And when you are clear and you get that conviction that you get what you want for them and what you want for yourself, and also on the other side, what pisses you off, and you put that together, now you've got the conviction that's going to help you to reach your goals faster and certainly more effectively, because you're going to do what it takes. You're going to sacrifice, you're going to not accept excuses for yourself or for anyone else, because you've got that conviction and that is going to bring you through. So do report on what your conviction is and how you got connected to it, what pisses you off, and then let's see where you take this from here. I'll see you in the next video.